Hello everybody, my name is Srinidhi, and in today's lesson we will see what is exclamatory sentence, its usage, rules, and a few examples. So let's get started. So in the first place, what's an exclamatory sentence? So any sentence that expresses strong emotions like love, happiness, anger, frustration, sorrow, surprise, etc. And also it must end with an exclamatory mark at the end. So if these 2 points formulates in the sentence, it constitutes to be an exclamatory sentence. So when do we use exclamatory sentences? So never use it in an essay or any reports that you write, because unless you mention it in a quotation, because exclamatory sentences are more and more are used mostly in the oral English and not in the written form. So if at all, if you have to write it in the written form, there are a few rules that you must follow. So for example, it must always start with the words either what or how. But when to use what and when to use how is another question. So to make it simpler, let's see the following example. So what amazing players they are. So if the noun in the sentence is plural, then the word to be used is what. So here the noun is players, it is in plural form, so we're using what amazing players they are. So it's starting with a capital letter. If I'm not written capital, please excuse me. It should be in the capital letter and it must always end with an exclamatory mark. And it should never start with how amazing players they are, because the noun is plural form, is in the plural form, sorry. So the next one is what can also be used with singular nouns. For example, what an amazing player he is. Player is the noun, it's in the singular form. So what an amazing player makes absolute sense. So I'm using an in the middle because I'm talking about a single noun. The articles a and an will be explained in the further lessons. So the second rule to be remembered is never use an exclamatory mark in the middle. It is always to be put in the end. For example, wow, what a surprise. Here the comma is after wow and the exclamatory mark is at the end. So that's the right form of writing it, and not wow exclamatory mark, what a surprise. That does not make the right form. And moreover, when a declarative sentence with strong emotions and an exclamatory mark can be converted into an exclamatory sentence. The rules for that we will see a little bit later. So a few examples. I topped my class starts with a capital letter and ends with an exclamatory mark. So what kind of emotion does it express? It expresses elation. So that's a higher level of happiness. And the second one is I can't solve this problem. So you are frustrated. The third one, no, you can't touch my things without my permission. So this one expresses anger. Starts with a capital letter, ends with a exclamatory mark. With an exclamatory mark, sorry. The fourth example is what a tragic ending. It's a sorrow. It expresses sorrow. Next one, oh, welcome. Surprise. Okay, so when you are able to identify the emotion, it'll be much easier for you to use the exclamatory words. So the next one is an exercise. So you have to tell me if these sentences are exclamatory sentences or not. So first one, oh, I didn't see you. Starts with a capital letter, ends with an exclamatory mark. Yes, it's perfectly correct. The second one, wow, you did it. So it's not an exclamatory sentence here because wow, after wow we have an exclamatory mark. We saw that it's a rule that never put an exclamatory mark in the middle. Always save it for the end. So next one, what delicious food. It can be an exclamatory sentence, if at all, if it had an exclamatory mark. Now it's just a declarative sentence. Not really. So it's not really an exclamatory sentence. Next one. It cannot be a declarative sentence. Sorry, it cannot be a declarative sentence because what a delicious food, it does not state anything. It is a delicious food, then it would have been a declarative sentence. So the next one, the view from here is beautiful. Starts with a capital letter, ends with an exclamatory mark, and it makes sense. So yes, it is an exclamatory sentence. Next one, no, you can't lose this phone. It is an exclamatory sentence. I'm sorry I've written it no, but it is an exclamatory sentence. The next one is, the play was heart-wrenching. Yes, it's an exclamatory sentence. Please excuse please excuse the last but one. The answer is yes. Here it is no. The correct one is yes. So a few words. You can add up to this and make your own list of exclamatory words. First one is wow. It expresses surprise. Brilliant, again surprise. What a brilliant idea. Next one, bravo. You usually compliment someone. For example, if someone's done a great job, bravo, you did a great job. Next one is hooray. That expresses joy, happiness. Magnificent. Surprise again. What a magnificent building it was. Unbelievable is, again, it could be surprise or confusion. It's an unbelievable progress. Surprise again. Ouch. A sudden feeling, hurt. For example, you hit yourself against a stone or you just got hurt. The first thing you say is ouch. So that's it for today. In the next lesson, I'll be covering interrogative sentences and imperative sentences and the comparison between all the 4 types of sentences. So please do watch them. Thank you so much. Bye bye.